bismillah. Tey mu màkk póoti. Me and my wig again, guys. Me and my wig again. At least let me wear my African earrings. So I can have one African thing on me, at least. One single African thing on me. Which is the earrings. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? People are gonna want me to talk in Wolof again. Ole ole buur Yàlla ñu ngi lay ñaan Scorpion jël ndam li. I'm not used to wearing this wig, guys, so when I wear it I'm just like chaffing and chaffing and chaffing. Sénégal Gambie ñoo leen di gañe ba gañe seen juróom-ñaari maam insha allahu. Yes, we are going to gagne your entire generation. Ole, 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 buur Yàlla ñu ngi lay ñaan Scorpion jël ndam li. Buur Yàlla ñu ngi lay ñaan Scorpion jël ndam li. Hallo ñun pa ñuy win Sénégal insha allahu. Win ñépp Sénégal, Guinée, every single country. Gambia will win them inshallah. And there's nothing any of these countries can do. What in the world? Nga wàcc? Alright, waaw nga teel a wàcc, sorry. That's fine, maa ngi on live some water, sorry. What was I'm saying? Suma doom ji la. Fa gaaw a wàcc dafa exam la xam, so exam bi yéen gaa dañ dee teel a wàcc. Faatu xaw ma lan la de man gis naa ko waaye foog naa moomuñ ko. Fa mel ni ab turu tubaab ba ci ne. Waaye suñ adresse bi lañ ci def xaw ma nuñ koy def. Ah nuñ koy def bañ koy dajjeem danañ ko delloo postman bi bu ñëwee. Moo gën ñi di ko dajje te moomuñ ko. xaw ma ko kan la bul hubbi de seetal kan la njëkk. ci bunt bi la ko bàyyi. package yi lan la. ah. suy shopping bala. wuu. xaar leen ma pléexal leen musique te dem sa shopping ba. fecc leen ma ñëw. ak biir bu lemu bi ne. fat, but gonna dem inshallah, guys. Tubéy jee ko rëdd de. bii fu mu jaar ma wàññi ko wàññeeku na fi ne daanaka sax gisoo ko ni maasaloo fi ne boo ko solee ci tubéy ji waaye mu ngi fa de danaa ko gën a wàññi danaa ko exercise. I'm not exercising for this now, guys. Can't be bothered. Thank you. Can't be bothered exercising for this. I wasn't well. I got the cold and everything. But the cold was not serious. Just being lazy. That's why I didn't go today, to be honest, you know. Just being lazy. That's why I didn't go today, guys. Nothing else. I don't know. Let me see if I can see her. Faham jigéen bu bëgg a ñëw.
Ami. Ça va?
Ça va bien.
Naka suba si?
Maa defoo dara.
Yaa ngi si jàmm?
Jàmm rek.
Tey xam naa doo xàmmee profil bi parce que dama changé profil.
All right, wow.
Démb maa duggoon si live bi.
Waaw démb yoo la xoon te nga soloon lifin bi papul.
Meuf bi waaw.
Waaw meuf.
Ça va?
Ça va bien, ça va.
Naka foofu mi ngi sedd wala mi ngi tàng?
Tàng, hey. Mu ngi sedd, but not too bad, but mu ngi sedd.
Man de Thérèse boobu de laa bëgg Thérèse bi.
Luy Thérèse?
iPhone 13 boobu nga yor.
iPhone 13 bi.
Waaw.
iPhone bi de ma ko leb ci tubaab yi di fay weer wu ne te soo ko fay ñu dagg téléphone bi du mën a tee call xanaa nga jënd beneen sim card ba pare ñu def la baat crédit yàq sa crédit lifin weer wu ne bi ne may fay juróom fukki pound. Ma ko leb ci tubaab yi du ma ko mën a jënd kaas fa seer xaw ma jëgam te boo ko jëndee kaas it ngay jënd internet xaw ma ngay jënd minute yi ngay koole
mais nice la
caag fañ lay jox téléphone bi rek weer wu ne nga fay ñu def ci minute yi ngay koole ak yëpp def ci internet ak yëpp weer wu ne nga fay.
te ay ngoyaan nga maye daal.
waaw ngoyaan yi ci laa dëkk ngoyaan la yow xanaa xamoo suma vidéo yi man kay ngoyaan yi ci laa dëkk. ci ngoyaan yi laa dëkk du tey rek de.
Saalum nga sama mbokk Saalum nga.
jërëjëf yow koo ne Dakar.
waaw man Dakar laa nekk waaw Dakar laa dëkk.
that's nice. Dakar de bëgg naa faa dem mosuma faa dem.
ñëwal soo ñëwee nga dalal ma.
maa ngi am ay followers foofu yoo xam ne ñu ngi ne ngeen su ma ñëwee dal si ñoom waaye maa ngi also xam ko ay cousin xam naa fa ay mbokk tam ay suma doomi nijaay yi keneen ki suma doomi ndey la and stuff.
non soo ñëwee si man
dinaa leen gis inshallah dinaa leen gis soo ma ñëwee.
si man ngay dal waa
su ma ñëwee Gambie ren bëgg naa fa ñëw Dakar. ak Touba.
d'accord.
waaye jërëjëf waay.
waaw tey ban thème nga indi waa maa ngi déglu kon wala tey amul surtout waxtaan la rek.
it's not tem it's just nga jàng nooy gëmee sa bopp ak nooy let go mooy maanaam su fekkee nga xamee dara loo xam ne mu ngi lay jaaxal wala mu ngi lay naqadi ay xat wala jos yaa ngi ko xamee daal nga jàng noo koy bàyyee mu dem nga mun a dund nga mun a expérience dund you know so yeah.
d'accord kon tey maa ngi teewlu daal.
ok waaye man dama ne woon si anglais lay wax sax oh my god.
ok waaw man nag dégguma anglais
I know right sorry about that.
Apal thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye bye. Yeah, guys, we're gonna be speaking in English today, and a lot of people are not gonna like this again, as they cannot speak English. A lot of my followers are from Senegal, sadly. So this video today is about growing yourself, and it's gonna be about letting go and learning how to experience life. As we all know by now that when you hold certain trauma or certain thoughts or certain experience or certain expectation of life, it can delay you and deny you the present and to experience life right now. Experts have been talking about this for a long time now. The whole world is awakening now to this thing called healing slash letting go slash surrender slash whatever you call it, like experience life. Finally, now humans understand a certain behavior. We do it because we carry certain trauma or certain expectation of life or certain things that, that is not going our way or already went wrong according to how we want things to happen or just went wrong. This thing could be childhood trauma or just life in general, because sometimes life can give us what we don't want. Like you can have a business and your business don't go the way you plan, or people betray you, or people die, or just things happen, sadly. So when we carry certain things that happen and we carry the wrong way, it can deny us the present of what's happening now and what might happen tomorrow, sadly. A lot of us are carrying certain things that happen or certain things that we want to happen the way we want, and we are like just blind by the present and tomorrow. This can lead for you to never experience the present the way you should or tomorrow. Now, I know it's not easy to get away from this kind of thought and experience. Depend what is it that we are talking about, and depend who you are and the situation you are in while you're experiencing this. If you are in a certain situation, it's going to make it harder for you to let go of the thing that you have to let go, because your situation is not going to allow you to let go of anything, because your situation is going to always make things worse for you. And then that's going to remind you of, the things that already happened or the things that you want to happen. A lot of us sadly are living in a situation that is hard to heal from. Either you are with the people or you're dealing with them, or the thing that making you want to heal is getting worse. So if you are like going through certain things and you want to heal from it, or you want to just experience life, but this thing is blocking you, you can email me, because every person have different situation and different reason why they cannot experience life right now. I cannot talk for every individual because I don't know your situation. Contact me. My email address is above, amiolof@gmail.com. I will be able to guide you and help you if I know exactly what you want to heal from or what you want to know how to handle it, so you can be able to experience life. Doesn't matter what trauma you have or stress or situation or expectation of life, you can still experience life with whatever this thing is, even if you're not totally letting go of this thing. A lot of people don't know how to experience life while they have things that they want, they have to let go, or things that is not going their way, or things that already went wrong. Thank you for liking the video, guys. Keep liking the video. You never know who this video might help. We have to learn how to live life while we still have things that, that we don't want, that is going on. A lot of us want things that we don't want that is going on to change, or the things that we want to happen, or the things that, already happened in the past to undo itself, or just to not happen, which is impossible in order for us to, experience life right now. English laiwa. So expert now finally understanding human beings as scientists and experts, they're every time doing research, understanding the humans and why, we do certain things that we do, why we have certain addiction or certain behavior, or even why we die early and, different things. For the last few decades, especially last decade and the last 5 years, Scientists focus more on understanding that humans, because of stress and life expectation, or just situation that happened to them already, or they are in right now, is why, you know, we do the way we do, or we think the way we think, or even we have certain sickness, or even we can die, you know, from this sadly. It can sort in our life. Because our immune system cannot handle too much stress and worries and lack of sleep or unhealthy behavior like drinking, smoking, or doing the wrong thing to your body and soul because you are stressed. Your immune system is not going to understand that and cannot contain it for long, cannot contain it for long because it's not built for that. Then scientists are stepping up to save our lives by making us recognize that we have to learn how to heal or just how to let go or just how to experience life with this, whatever this is, this situation. And in order for us to live longer and in order for us to not even make life difficult as well. So every single one, you're living life differently. Some people fear of things can make them not to experience life the way we want to because of we have fear of people or fear of our religion or fear of things, you know, something, fear of tomorrow or fear of now, just fear. Fear is not good. The things that is making us die young now, fear is included. But the number one is stress. Why people are not living longer now is stress and the wrong food and chemical that we put in our body. This food and chemical, including alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, and unhealthy food. Unhealthy thoughts, especially when you continue to do that, you don't have a break from it. Your brain is programmed to continue to have unhealthy thoughts 24 hours, to feel worry, feel sorry for you, and just figuring out how to fix things or what's going to happen tomorrow. Some people sadly cannot sleep just because of they think about when they die or when they're going to die or when they die, what's going to happen. So many things can keep you awake, guys, and just deny you from living the present. A lot of people cannot sleep just because they think about when they die, what's going to happen to them. It's funny, but it's not funny. One of my friends was telling me that how she think about that so much that she cannot even sleep sometime or relax. And I was laughing, but she knows me. And then I said to her, sorry, I don't want you to feel like that's stupid and that you shouldn't think about that. I told her that I guess because I have other life problem from growing up, I don't think about when I die what's gonna happen and I cannot sleep because of that. I'm just like whatever, you know, when I die, whatever, subhanallah. But you know, I'm gonna try to be a decent human being. But I'm not gonna be like I can't sleep because I don't know when I'm dead, when I dead, you know, when I'm dead, what's gonna happen to me, or you know, and stuff like this. I said maybe because I have other trauma growing up that is bigger than that to me. You know, I was maybe focusing on that more than, you know, thinking about when I'm dead, what's gonna happen. I say even though I come from a Muslim community and people talk about death a lot and talk about, you know, hell and heaven, but they talk about hell more even like to scare you so you can be good. I say, but I don't think about when I'm dead, you know, am I going to hell and just cannot sleep because of that, you know? And I was trying to talk to her to not focus on that, but I'll have to ask her if she want me to like give her a section just to talk to her because I couldn't talk to her like the way I wanted to because we were chatting and, you know, just talking about other things. We weren't just talking about that particular situation. It's like the topic is not topic. It's just motivation for ourselves, for growth and letting go and living life, experiencing life now, to experience life now, to breathe and feel alive now. This is what this topic for. So yeah. So a lot of us cannot sleep for so many different things, or just keep worrying for so many different things. You know, people like me, a lot of you know my story, but other people, they have different story why they cannot sleep, or they just, or why they cannot relax and experience life now. And when you have this, you have to really do something about it, because your immune system cannot contain this. Your immune system is not built to continue living in fear and worry and just cannot relax and just like seeking all the time. Your immune system is not built for that. If you want to live in this life longer, you must learn to let go, at least for some time, and present and feel the present right now, and don't have any worry. Don't think about tomorrow, why this is not happening, why I don't have this, why no, just feel the present now, you know, just breathe. And if you're drinking coffee, enjoy the coffee. If you're not drinking coffee, look at the birds and be happy, enjoy them. Look at the wind, feel the wind, and just be happy and be thankful that you're breathing. Keep remembering that you are alive and that you're breathing. It's very important we remember that as a human. But if we are too stressed that we cannot remember we are alive, this has big consequences for us. Because although we are living a life, you know, we're breathing, we neglect the fact that we are breathing and we are alive and we are moving about, and we just focus on the problem or the things that we want to happen tomorrow or the things that we want to change now so much that, God forbid, when something happened to us and we are sitting in one place and we cannot move, or we cannot move around or even breathe, then we realize how much we are taking advantage of this expensive thing that we have, which is the most important thing. And we couldn't enjoy it and embrace it because we were focusing on these things that we didn't have or we didn't want happen, or we are worrying for these things, you know, for tomorrow. Yes, grow. Keep following each other, guys. Keep liking the video and follow each other. God forbid, I pray this would never happen to anyone. But a lot of people have regret this. A lot of people have neglected the fact that they can move around and talk and move and eat and drink. They couldn't focus on celebrating that and appreciating that and be satisfied with that and be happy. They were focusing on other things that they want, or things that already is here that they don't want, or things that already happened that they don't want. So much that they couldn't appreciate the air they're breathing and the fact that their hands can move and eat and drink, you know, and do stuff. Until, God forbid, they're sitting in one place, then they're like, hey, some of them make a video. They're like, I'm telling everyone to enjoy life and just relax and appreciate everything. Don't worry about anything. Don't chase money too much that you cannot spend time with the people you should. Don't do this, don't do that. Appreciate the fact that you can move around. Look at me now. I wish I was more relaxed. Life is nothing. I saw those videos. I pray that should never happen to any of us. But I think why we're doing what we do as humans is that we forget that life is here, and life is not guaranteeing nothing for any of us. Life do not guarantee nothing for me or you. You can only wish for the best, but you don't know exactly what life has for you or me. I don't know what life has for me for tomorrow or next year. That's the reality. It's not guaranteed that next year I'll be coming here, sitting here, talking to you, moving around, dancing if I want. It's not guaranteed. That's the reality. That's the sad truth. I think for me, because of that, I don't allow life and life situation and life trauma to deny me the present. I learn to have fun no matter what. Even when I'm sad, I don't stay sad for long. Simply because I keep remembering that this is not guaranteed that I will have this opportunity next year by now, or even tomorrow by now. But a lot of us just put our life in a box and just hang it up there and just waiting. You know, it's quite sad, to be honest. Depend on what is it that you are like that. Whatever it is that you are like that is worth it. Why you are like that? It might be worth it because some people go through, you know, like massive trauma, or they have a massive loss, or just certain things not going their way. That is not fair at all. I don't wish that to happen for any of us. But you still cannot put your life on pause. Like you just put your life on hold. And for me, for you to live a life is for you to look after yourself, look after your health, and do the right thing. Thank you. I sell these earrings. They all come with necklaces. I sell them. And they have the bangle. For me, for you to live a life is for you to protect yourself. Drink water. You should drink water when you're drinking coffee, by the way. Apparently, when you're drinking coffee, especially when it's strong, you should drink water with it. It's good for you. I drink coffee, but it's not too strong. This is coffee. It's black coffee. Life is beautiful. But it can be very hard to experience it sometimes if you don't sleep correctly, don't think positive at all, and just doing the wrong thing to your body. You don't eat healthy, you don't move around, just sitting there hopelessly, or just even going to work, but just you're in constant stress. Your brain can be clouded and you cannot see the beauty of life. Some people will tell you, I hate life. It's very sad. You know me, I never allow my childhood trauma to make me hate life. There are certain things that I never allow myself to get to certain place. I used to say, why me, of course. When I was really broken and never started healing. What's the broken thing mean? When I was really lost, I shouldn't call it broken. No one can be broken. It's just life experience, loss, or whatever you call it. When I was missing inside my thoughts and feelings because of my life experience, I was like lost inside my thoughts and feelings. I used to sometimes say that, why me and stuff like this when things go wrong. But I never go like, I hate life. I never say that. I never even think of saying that. Certain things I just never think of saying it. I should be grateful with that, by the way. When you start saying I hate life, what is very powerful? When you start saying I hate life and your mind start talking and thinking that, yeah, life is not good. Why would you like life? Look at this building. Look at these birds. Look at the weather. It's going to rain. Oh, just look at this table. Look at this. Yeah, why are you liking life? It's just going to get worse. It's like you looking at someone and you say to yourself, I hate this person. The moment you say that, you're going to start seeing their nose, their ears, their this, their that, their everything that you don't like. Because your mind is going to keep showing you all the reason why you should hate them more. And the moment you say, I love this person, your mind is going to give you all the reason why you should love them more. Your mind will be like, yes, look at them. Look at this. They're nice. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Look at their this. Look at their that. Just try it and see what I mean. Like, even when you look at something and you like it, this bottle of water, if you say, oh, I like this water, I like this brand, or I just like this water. Water is good for you. The moment you say that, your mind will be telling you, yes, water is good. Look at this. Pure life begin now. That's what it says here. Pure life begin now. So your mind is going to start reading all the positive things about the water. Yeah, you're like, okay, 100% recycled bottle. Okay, I should recycle the bottle. They said, a future full of possibility. They have a note here. by drinking pure, what is this? I don't know what is this. Water. It's not mineral. Yes. No. Quality, sorry. Pure quality water. A future full of possibility starts by drinking pure quality water now. That's what this note says here. So you're gonna, for example, start reading all the positive things. But if you just look at this water and you're like, oh, I don't like water, it tastes bad. Or just, what company is this? Is this water even good? You know, you start reading all the negative or start questioning everything that is written there. What company is this? What brand is this? What is this? Good to talk. Call this number. Good to know. Water contribute to maintenance of normal physical and cognitive function. I can't read it in English. And normal regulation of body temperature. For example, you not read all of these positive things, you know, you'll be just like, and you start even sabotaging maybe the bottle, sabotaging the company, sabotaging everything, and just looking for reason to sabotage the water, and just go and make juice or go and make coffee and stay away from it. Or you drink small amount. But if you say that this water is good for me, I like water, I love water, water is good. What company is this? What note did they have here? And you read all of these positive notes and stuff, it's going to make you drink more and be like, oh, and just finish the bottle, you know, and get more water. And this is good for your health, your skin. Water is one of the reasons why people always ask me, Ami, why is your skin glowing? I always tell them my number one secret is water. I love water since Africa, and I continue loving water like that. This 15 years I live here, I still love water. 15 years I'm here drinking water. A lot of people don't drink enough water at all. Especially people abroad, they're like, it's cool, but they drink juice. The juice is more cool. They just don't like water because they think water don't have taste and stuff. It's like life. Water is like life. People don't like to live life now, to experience it, because they feel like until they have this, whatever they want, or until this thing comes, change, this situation change, or until whatever happened to them in the past change, which they know cannot change it. They cannot experience life now because it's no use, or, you know, but it's like drinking water, because this water, if you're drinking it, it's not like, you know, apple juice or pineapple juice, you know, it's like plain and organic and pure. That's why I love it. But it has more health benefit. So you think that I'm drinking it now, it's nothing. Nothing. It doesn't taste nothing. But it's better than any nice drink, yeah, to your soul. So when you refuse to surrender to life because you feel like you don't have nothing to hold on to, so you can surrender to life right now. You need money, or you need this, or you need that, or you need this to change, so you'll be able to surrender to life genuinely and experience it. You don't know that although you have nothing right now, you don't have nothing to hold on to right now to motivate you, but when you surrender, it's worth it. Because when you surrender, you experience life right now, then you have all the good things that you want and more happen to your soul and, you know, to your life as well, to your physical life, but from your soul. Because when you learn to surrender, you are making your immune system healthier and your soul healthier, because your soul cannot handle you denying your soul from living life. When you deny your soul from living life, that's when you're going to continue getting stressed all the time and getting worried all the time. Your immune system cannot contain that stress, cannot have a break. Your mind have to work 24 hours to be stressed. Also, when you not living life is when you're putting chemical in your body, because normally when you are stressed, you're going to smoke, drink, or use even drug and do the wrong thing. You're choking your body to not, you're telling your body to not live a life. because your body is not made for all this chemical. It's not good for your soul. Even if people give it to you for free, it's not good for your soul. Your soul is not made for that. Your soul is made to drink water and eat food that is good for you. So if we must put chemical in our body, because a lot of this juice have chemical, and even some of the coffees have chemical, and sugar is not good for us also, that's bad enough chemical. And just other things that we cook with even is not healthy also, we all know that. That's enough bad chemical. Don't you think so? You should then drink water and have other healthy stuff at least to mix with. But if you're smoking and doing the wrong thing, especially you're doing it because you're stressed, plus you have the thinking, the lack of relax, your mind cannot relax, you are denying yourself to experience life because your body is not made for this. You're forcing your body to turn to something else that is not originally made for. And your body cannot continue living like that for long. And this thing that your body is not made for and you're giving it to your body all the time, it's going to make your body not to think happy and be genuinely happy inside. And if your body is not happy inside, you cannot love life. You have to be happy genuinely to be able to look at the birds and be happy, to be able to hear the wind and be happy and be grateful, to be able to see the rain and be happy, to be able to drink water and be happy. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Let me know if you're getting me. Hello. So we have to learn how to grow inside. It's very important. More important to grow outside even. Whatever grow outside is to you. A lot of people are hiding behind religions or hiding behind money and stuff like this to pretend that they're growing, they're okay, or they're whatever. They're not. Inside, they have so many things that they're carrying. They have so many worries and fear and just seeking and cannot sleep and just cannot trust human beings, cannot trust life, cannot trust God, cannot trust nothing. It's not good for our immune system. Our body cannot continue to be in fear all the time and just cannot relax. It's not made for that. Scientists have taught us this, guys. And if you don't believe me, do your research. This is the reason why people are not living long. The fact that people have constant stress, people have constant worries and fear, cannot surrender to life and just relax and be happy and be like, okay, what we're doing today, or just today I'm not doing nothing, or just, and just relax and surrender the worries. No, we keep saying that until this change, I cannot surrender the worries. And this can take forever. Sometimes it might never change. How many of us that die, or some of our parents die, without being fully happy because they were waiting for one person to change, or they were waiting for one situation to change? Do you know somebody who died and they were waiting for one situation to change or one person to change, and they die without that thing changing? You must know that person. Yeah, I know it. I don't know who is the fam ku buga ñëw waaye hangale lay wax de. And you waiting for that person to change or that situation to change, that alone can kill you. Because you're going to depend how you're taking the pain. People who cannot surrender to life and live a life until situation change, or people change, or just things that happened to them in the past to undo itself or to change, they can barely have no pain and stress inside that is buried. And if you have that is buried inside there, you cannot experience life fully. Never. The two don't go together. It's like fire and water. They're enemies. Carrying something and experiencing life is like fire and water. They don't touch each other. They don't go together. It's only letting go and experiencing life that go together. You have to let go of this thing have to change. You're like, okay, this thing is not changing, but okay, I try my best. If it's somebody, you know, or some situation, and you can do something about it, and you try it and it's not working, you say, okay, I try my best, it's not working. I cannot control life. I cannot control people, and people, including people that you give birth to, or a family member or anybody. You say, I cannot control life. I cannot control people. I'll just leave this situation the way it is for now. If it's meant to change, it's going to change. And you continue living your life. You have to remember that your life is here for you to live it. You're going because the clock is going. You understand that? If you hold your life and you're waiting, the clock is going. Do you understand that? The clock is going to keep going. And hello. I don't know who is passing it, calling me my love. Somebody wanted to join. Is that you? Are you going to speak English? If you're going to speak English, you can come. You have to know that the time is going to go. And if you cannot live a life because you're stressed, you're going to taught that to your children or people around you. That when life don't come your way, don't surrender. Don't leave it. Keep waiting until it comes your way or you die. But do not surrender. Do not live a life. Do not, never. And this, your children can learn this. Our children can learn every behavior, guys. This is the scary part. When you think about this, you will be awake like this. Your own children and even people's children or just other human beings in general. They can learn to not let go of life from you. And they can learn to let go of life. I mean, life obstacle, you know, when life give them what they don't want, you know, and stuff. That's what I mean. Not letting go of life itself. That's going to be worse, whatever that's going to mean. You know what I mean? Like them to let go of whatever the situation is or whatever the expectation, can't say this word, the expectations are, and the, you know, the past. Letting go of the past, it's not like you don't think about it or you're like, yeah, whatever happened to me was fine, was good. Thank you, you did that. If it's somebody that did it or it's just life, you know, you cannot be doing that. That's not letting go. It's just you knowing that, okay, this thing already happened, but I'm still alive. I'm here, you know, I still have life to live, you know, and you keep going. That's letting go of life. I mean, of the past. To me, it's different for everyone. If you can forgive the people or the person who did you whatever, it's best to do that. If you cannot really forgive them, like, or it's not genuine when you forgive them right now, don't force yourself to forgive them when it's fake, because your heart will still not feel it. Just leave it. You don't have to forgive them or not forgive them, but just keep living now. Keep focusing on what's going to make you appreciate yourself now. Like I always said, to me, for you to experience life right now, for you to appreciate yourself and love yourself, you must be clean and don't do anything wrong to your body and to yourself. This including, don't use drugs. Alcohol is not good for you. It's not good for your health. And it's not safe. When you are drunk or you're high, anything can happen to you. You don't know what you're doing. And you're going to influence people around you to do that, especially when you have children or just people in general. So I advise you to not do that. That's the number one healing. Respect your body enough to know, to have boundaries for your body. Have boundaries, the stuff that you cannot put in your body and the stuff that you cannot accept for other people to do, including sex and everything. For me, it's like that, but people are different. For me, for you to love yourself and appreciate yourself, you have to start from protecting yourself now. Drinking water, eating healthy, going for a walk or doing some little exercise, you know, just to get physically fit as well and to have more positive energy. Those things give you positive energy. Read some healthy books. Read some books, listen to audio books that can teach you how to love yourself and motivate yourself. And hello, and understand that what happened in the past, if it's something in the past, you know, that you're dealing with. Because some people are, why the stress is that they're dealing with something now. It's not something in the past. But many of us have something in the past that we don't like, and then the stuff now that we don't like, and then the stuff that we worried about for tomorrow. Especially parents. A lot of parents have that because you worry for tomorrow for the children and stuff, especially when they're not behaving. And then you just worry for the situation now, if it's not going the way you think that it should go or the way it should go. And sometimes you already have something in the past happen to you, which is even worse. But this happened to a lot of us, especially us Africans. Hi. Because a lot of us growing up, people beat us, and do us stuff, especially us from Africa, subhanallah. So then you already have all those three going. These three can be very damaging. The past, the situation now, the tomorrow. Very, very, very damaging if you carry the whole three. Mm-hmm. You cannot experience the now with this whole three. Never. So then what you're going to do is, first, if these three, one of them or all of them are causing people to talk about you and you're Africans, this is where you have to focus. Listen. Just like I said, email me. If you're seeing this video from my YouTube channel, my email address is always on the about. Above the channel there, about. I think it's not above the channel. You have to click on the about. I don't know if it's above. I don't know. My about is there, but I'm going to try to remember to put it on the comment section here. Mm-hmm. Email me if you have something that that is making you do whatever, or just is like blocking you from living life right now. And so we can focus on that. But right now, this is just general, general talk. It's hard to take people right now, because when I take them, they're just going to distract what I'm saying now. Wait, guys, let me finish this, please. I don't want this video too long, and I want to deliver this message. So, so if these three things are bothering you, like you have something going on in the past, like you've been beaten or sexual abuse, or just you have something you don't like in the past, either you're so young then, or you are a young adult, or you are, whatever age you are, or you have lost, you lost a lot of money, or you lost someone you love, or someone betray you really hard, deep, strong, really horrible betrayal. It could be anything that traumatized you in the past. It's not just about sexual abuse or people beating you when you're young. And then now also you don't like what's happening, and then you're worrying for tomorrow, which a lot of people are living like this, by the way. Doesn't matter what tribe they are and what color they have. Mm-hmm. This thing can deny you from experiencing life right now. These things are your enemy. They are our enemy. These three things. No matter how much you think about the past, if it's money you lost, or someone who betrayed you, or someone died, or just anything that happened in the past, you can barely ever fix that. That can barely ever come back to life, or just you gain your money back or whatever. Barely ever the past can be fixed. That's the reality. That's the sad truth. And I'm sorry. But don't worry about it. Because the future might be bigger than the past, only if you believe it. If it's money-wise, or someone you love die, or whatever happened, you could achieve it if you believe it, and you're present now. You might achieve that money yourself, or your children might achieve it if you have children. Or just you will achieve life, healthy life, functioning. What's the English word? Functioning. Hey, can't say the word. Function. Hey, God, I need to read books. Breathing. Breathing is more expensive than, whatever money or whatever you lose in the past. That's the reality. Even if it's someone you love who died, that person might definitely want you to live here. They die, but now you are living. It's like they're living, if you think about it. If you love them so much, now they're gone, but you're alive. You can carry them, think about them in a positive way, send them love, send them prayers, And I am sure if that person was alive right now, they want you to live. So don't you think that you still have something very expensive? And the fact that they're gone, no money will bring them back. And now you are here alive for free. Don't you think that you have something that is bigger than whatever? You're welcome. You have something that is bigger than whatever. Because now they're gone, no money can bring them back. But you are alive. So don't think that, you still have to pray for them and have them, But like I said, if it's something that is denying you feeling the present right now, you have to email me because I don't know exactly, what is it for you. So I cannot focus on one thing. But if it's someone die and you cannot live a life anymore, life is never the same again, you need to email me. A lot of people cannot live a life because someone died. I have my older sister who died years ago, before I came here even. And I was very close to her growing up, and I love her. I name her after my daughter, Fatu. It does affect me, but I still don't allow it to stop me from living life. Whenever she comes to my mind, I pray for her and think of all the good things and smile and good time we have. I think about her smile and the good time we have, and I pray for her. I don't think about her and get scared that, I might die next. Oh, life is so unfair. I'll never see her again. Hey, why life is like this? Why we even come here when we're just going to go anyway? What is our point of being here? This shouldn't happen. We shouldn't even be here. I don't even know when I'm going. Hey, Allah. Hey, life. I don't do that when I think about her. And when I'm sleeping, I'm scared, thinking I'm going to join her. I don't do that. Certain thought, when it comes to your mind, you have to just block it and jump out of it. That's the reality. Certain thought do come to my mind. I'm just human, but I block it and jump out of it. Why a lot of us are like drug addicts now, or alcohol addicts, or sex addict, or just addict to all the wrong thing? It's because we don't know how to jump out of our mind when our mind is sinking in the dark, and just finding courage and thinking about the wrong thing and just staying there. You don't know how to jump out of it and choose yourself to be positive. Because a lot of us don't have close friends to talk to. We don't trust people to talk to them about how we feel. And then you're just alone with your thoughts. People are overthinking until they kill themselves. The more I learn how to manage my thinking, the more present I am, and the more determined I am to live and appreciate life and to look after myself so I can stay here longer. When you don't know how to control your thoughts, your mind, especially when your mind is finding break, and sinking and turning around and, like just going down, you have to be like, hey, wake up, we're still alive, and just jump from that situation and start thinking positive. You can call your God name, if you have any God and stuff like this, but don't just be like, yes, and then start drinking or doing the wrong thing and be like, yes. No. You don't do that. That's weakness. That's what I call weakness. Being strong is not the fact that you can run 10 kilometers, no. Being strong is the fact that you can attack your mind when your mind is finding breach. Please, can you please pray me this track? Play you what track? I cannot play track right now. I'm not in a playing track situation. I'm talking, this is very important than any track you can play for people who need it. Sorry. People be like, they used to me playing music sometimes. So when you are like, your mind is sinking, you have to just catch your mind, and just be like, okay, subhanallah, and just, think something positive. That's the reality. Because if you allow your mind to sink, a lot of people, just not gonna know how to handle you or help you. And they're just gonna run away, and you're just gonna go and left with the people who also don't know what to do with their sinking mind, and they're just attacking their mind with alcohol, drugs, sex, attacking their mind with all this wrong thing to make themselves happy. You're going to go with them. Because the other people who are not doing that, they learn how to control their mind and be positive. Or maybe they don't have certain trauma and life experience like you. They're going to run away from you. They're going to be afraid of you. That's the sad truth about people with stress, or people that their mind cannot settle and be present. People that they need to save their life cannot save their life. They always run away from them. Sadly, us humans, we are like that. We are selfish. We only want peace most of the time. A lot of people, no matter how much they love you, when they see that, you know, that your mind is just, for example, you're like, I'm going to kill myself, or you're like, I don't like this, or you're like, why is this like this? Or you just like doing the wrong thing and stuff like this. And you don't seem to like want help or ready to help yourself. It's like what I told you earlier on. When you know that you cannot change someone, you have no choice but to just agree to surrender to life and just leave the person with life. And just believe that life will deal with it. Either this person will change when they're ready, or this is just who they are. But for now, I'm gonna leave them and let them be. That's what people are gonna do to you too when you are doing the wrong thing or thinking the wrong way. And then most of the time when you think the wrong way, it's gonna lead you to doing the wrong thing. Even if it's not drinking or smoking or doing sex and stuff like that. It could be you just, if you have children, it could be you hitting your children. You're always going to hit them so much for every little thing because your mind is choked up. Your mind is blocked with negativity and stress. So you forget these children, they're children. You forget that. You think they should be adult, they should be more clever than you even, because you do the wrong thing too, even though you're an adult. You lie, you cheat, you do stuff you shouldn't do, you gossip, you do the wrong thing. Come on, who doesn't do that? Let's just be real. The children, when they do anything wrong, you're killing them, strangling them to death, hitting them to death because you're too stressed, you forget their children. When you have too much stress and your mind is sinking into it because you know situation that you're in, you don't like it, or what happened in the past, you don't like it, or you're worried for the future, you're gonna do the wrong thing. Doesn't matter what the wrong thing is, but you must do it. Different type of wrong thing though in this world, but you're going to do one of them or even couple of them. And for many people, it's couple of them that they're doing, not one, not two. Because when you start doing one wrong thing, you're going to jump to the next wrong thing and jump to the next wrong thing. That's how human mind works. You're going to normalize all the wrong thing. I'm not used to this week. I don't wear it often. I don't know what to do with it. So your mind going to normalize all the wrong thing, you know, and be like, oh, this is fine. We did this, so we can do this too. You know, we did this, we can do this too. 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 And your mind just gonna keep flying up with all the wrong thing without you noticing. That's the sad truth about a mind that, you know, that is not living the life and surrender to life and letting go. Because when you are living life, the first thing you will do is to protect yourself. I keep saying this. And this is how I learned to protect myself from life too. No one taught me this. I learned this myself. I know that there's no way I'm going to live this life without protecting myself from this life. You don't need any God or anything to do that. Every common sense, every human being with common sense will know that. Even when you're crossing the road, you have to watch out for the cars. That's protecting yourself, but it doesn't have to stop there. You have to know how to protect yourself from life. Have boundaries. Know when to stop. Know things to say no to. Know people to say no to. No things to say no to. If you're gonna not do that, you're gonna do things that can give you sickness, things that can put you to prison, things that can make you get killed, or things that can make you kill someone. You just don't love life. That's why you're denying yourself from living life. That's how I see it. If you love life, you protect yourself so you can live long and enjoy it for long. It's simple. You understand? I don't want this video too long, so I'm gonna end this video soon and I'm gonna do the Wolof version. I'm gonna come back and do the Wolof version because I don't want to mix the Wolof and English now. I want when I'm talking something important, I'll do English. Close that video. I'm gonna transfer it to YouTube for some of you that don't see this video. And then I'm gonna do the Wolof version because my community need this talk more than anybody else. And they cannot understand English, a lot of them, especially the Senegal people that watch me. And for me, even if 1% is going to benefit from my topic, one single person, that person is what me talking all day, even if it's 1%. Because I know this community and I know how they don't have help for mental health and people thinking and people way of behaving when they have trauma or when they have certain way of life. And I know that a lot of us have certain way of life and traumas that make us do what we do, and we don't have enough help. But we will get there, inshallah. I don't know who is that. Is that the door? Fatou loolu buntu bi la. Like ko la kan la. All right, guys. I have to end this video. Like ko kan la. I'm gonna end the video. Somebody at the door is saying she don't know who is it. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the video. Bul hubbi buntu bi maa ngi ñëw. Pasu. Pasu. What Pasu? Ah, man de Pasu nekkuma ko di expect. Pasu. I can't remember expecting a Pasu. Pasu. Oh well, I have to end the video, guys. So, like I said, if you need me to talk to you one-on-one, email me. If you have an addiction that you want to move away from, or you have worries and fear, if it's about children or love or just you yourself or family member situation or anything like this, or money situation, like you have a big loss or something, any worries that is making you worry that you cannot sleep at night or you're doing the wrong thing because you are stressed, write to me, guys. Email me. My email address is on the about, but I'll also put it on the comment section of this video if you're watching this from YouTube, which I suggest you guys will be seeing this from YouTube right now. After this, I'm gonna transfer it to YouTube. And for you that watching me from TikTok here, my email address is on the bio. It's amiolof@gmail.com. Email me if you need me to talk to you about something that is making you do something, or just something that is, that is worrying you. If you have something that is worrying you or something that happened in the past that you don't like, which many of us have, most likely is the reason why you're doing whatever you're doing now that you don't like. This doesn't have to be just drinking alcohol or sex or whatever. It could also be like, especially when you have children, it could be you shouting at your children too much, or if you have a partner and you cannot show them the love they deserve, they're showing you the love, but you cannot show them the love they deserve. It could be also that you have certain pain that you have to heal in order to surrender to life, in order for you to know how to show love to someone who deserved it from you. All of these things are something that you need someone to talk to me or not. Find someone to talk to, and inshallah, we shall get there. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like it if you like it. And yeah, have a good day, evening, night, or whatever time you're watching me. And yeah, Bye guys, thank you, see you soon maa ngi ñëwaat ma def bu olof bi inshallah si kanam tuuti